Captain! Over here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said... But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was, or... So, in the interest of full disclosure, my relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might... I am a... They called him the program. Secure the lead. I'm getting there. The man I was... Freestar... And the things he did, well... So my... I really appreciate you saying that. You know, while we've got it... Or if you've got... No telling how long... Then I guess it's just a...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising access to the UC Xeno Warfare team, a request which will require not just this body. Now, Captain, perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet. That is something to consider. Though we also have to...
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terrormorph attack, they've been happening to demand. Seems at best panic.
I would remind the Chief... I would also... Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti...
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the President... Chief Yassine has a point. I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So then, Captain.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
Well, I am not.
Yes. So then, what was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
That's it! Stop! Now... Hit him with everything you got! Help you!
Please! I can't stop! you're not going any further. Please, don't! Stop me! Stop me!
Thank you.
The way those people...
But some of the other
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some... You kill the morph... Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
You might be looking for some backup.
You two have any...
Only the brief they just...
Surviving a full-on mental assault?
We're not used... Roger that. We're on you.
Hang sharp.
Captain?
Guess they weren't I don't want to think.
Just glad we could rise. Captain, we should report back to the prep. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before.
That's a relief to hear. Owe them today.
Those
Captain?
creatures killed UC citizens.
Hadrian, it would
They're
appear
not
that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them valid.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. Now, as well as... But to accomplish those goals, as such, as soon as we've got the... Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the free... Someone who knows... The cabinet wants you, Captain. We do. In exchange. So, will... I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be... Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on... You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees? Sounds upset.
Yes.
It can't be that
Yes,
bad,
sir.
right?
Consider it done. That must make you my van. I heard you. I was also told. Last I checked, it takes 2 parties. That. Access to UC. Now, the UC. Get them both. I couldn't agree more. Both ambassadors. Now, I'll provide. And I do mean cooperate. Though that. But it does mean we need. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar? Or Ambassador Balmore of... Now, use your experiences, and who knows? Maybe that'll... But my suspicion... Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful... UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the... But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to report SIGGEN. All right. Official line is that you're to negotiate with her. My suggestion is to... She's also got... Official line is that you're... My suggestion is to access the listening device in her quarters to... She's also got a staff member that might be... Ambassador Balmore's. When the rest of... He's since lent his... Though claiming to know how a member of House... Of course. But there is... We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually... his public appearances. Scans of the... Your task is to find him. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy... Here. This device... And fair warning. Now, If you have additional questions or require, I'd suggest you be smart out there.
Space is me.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Visitors are only allowed.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, so you have my thanks. Now, that now the UC wants Terra. I can only presume you're... Let me be frank. I will not be the... You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. In the end, we all... I suppose... You think... Captain, I'm sorry.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You know, and like a... Well, but look, the ambassador, even if she doesn't, and I don't want to get... I... So you want me to... No, I think... So then... Okay, her quarters... And you... Oh, wait. Okay, so... Here. I'll, No.
switching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron!
Are you alright, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. Should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a C, right? But what if? What if one opened up? Elias's heart in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Did I not make myself... No, Captain, I'm not. Fought tooth and nail. But, so I'm not... Did I not make myself... Excuse me? Look. So perhaps if... Good. In fact, I can only let you... And all research, but those two items should... Good. Good. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It is reassuring to know there are still some people in this universe you can trust.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the internet.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Submit your application now at the nearest...
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the... I suspect... Tell me, though, is the rest of this... Is that right, huh? Now, you were sent by the UC, and the broadcast spoke of terror, a worrying occurrence. So the UC requires the preservation. But, for years, with in exchange, the knowledge you... Well, please. Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stuff. Can we leave a text on it? He said, top line. What?
Excuse me. Captain, you're back sooner. Oh, wait. I'm very much looking forward to regardless. And now, when you get down there, absolute
button to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Hello.
There you are.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps. Plan is for Hadrian to take the data from here.
Time for us to start getting some... So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted. So with the data out, the Red Devils had... Should even be able to how... Though it sounded...
Indeed.
Then I guess we'll see you on...
Captain, if you'll follow me. It won't take long.
And my mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Follow me.
A doctor? Mothers, am I right?
All right, Captain. Are you... Good. Please raise your hand. Captain, through service, break. Then, Captain, I'm here. Your official ID. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to... Now, the other item. There's a member of the UC. Normally, we wouldn't even... And they've stated they'll... So I need your agreement that... Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator.